Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. I post on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Today's card day, and I have a special one to show you today. This was not my idea. I got it from a girl who, she's European because she did everything in centimeters. I don't know centimeters. I don't know metric measurements. I don't know any of that. It's so hard for me to try to change over the measurements. It's just so hard for me to do. My mind does not comprehend it all. I don't know, it may be easy for some of you, but anyway, I actually had to try to figure out myself these measurements. So these are all in inches. But anyway, it is so cute. It is a snow globe card. And you can actually put another piece of cardstock on the back here and put your little sentiment, but I just put sending love and peace on here. She did a very plain one. Hers was crumb cake on the bottom, and then on the top part here she just used white. It was very pretty as well, but oh my gosh, I love the color and stuff added to this. But there is a lot to it. I'm not gonna lie. It's easy though. You can all do it. So stick with me to the end. It may be a little bit longer. I pre-cut a lot of things and pre-stamped so that we can basically share how to make this, because this is a gem, y'all. When I saw it, I thought I have to share this with y'all because it's just so cute. I did create my own little envelope, and you can see it fits very well inside a regular envelope. It may even fit in our smaller envelopes. I didn't try it, but I coordinated it to this because it's going to someone special. Look how cute. All right, so let's get started with this. So I cut all the pieces out already. So for the bottom of the globe part, you are going to need a piece 1.5 by 7 3/4. Now these are all my own measurements. And then you're going to need one piece also that's 7/8 by 4 1/4. This is for the inside mechanism piece. I am matting all this. She didn't mat it, she stamped, but that's okay. It looked really cute as well. And so you need 2 pieces to mat this. And you need 2 that are 1 7/8 by 1 3/8, and then I did 4 at 5/8 by 1 3/8. And the designer series paper I am using for this is the Santa Express. It's this one right here. You can use any paper you like, but I thought this was so cute on here. And then I already cut out a little stitched rectangle for my sentiment for the front, and then you need one other piece, and this part is for the snow part, and it is 1 inch by 2.5 inches. I didn't write that down, y'all. I need to write that down so I can remember. Okay, so that is all that you are going to need. You do need a window sheet for this, and you also need 2 pieces. I cut these 3.5 by 3.5, and these are for the layering circles. Now, like I said, and then the window sheet. But like I said, I used the regular layering circle. This is the largest one, and then I used this one, the second largest, in the stylish shapes. And this one is about 2 3/4 inches round. So they're going to fit inside each other like this to cut out your little frame for your snow globe. So I am using a lot of different things. I'm using the window wishes. This is for the house and the trees, and I'm just using the double trees here. And then the sentiment I am using is from here, Sending Love and Peace this season, from the Peaceful Dove. Put whatever sentiments you like on there. And then here's the stylish shapes, which I'm using that circle. And then the layering circles, I'm using the largest regular circle. And of course I'm using the window dies that go with the window wishes because I need to cut out the house and the roof and the trees. And then the stitched rectangle is for the sentiment. But you can easily just cut out a square for your sentiment or a rectangle. So that is everything. First thing I want to do is I'm using our adhesive sheets, because you want to add it. This is the easiest way. You can glue these absolutely if you don't have this adhesive sheet, but this makes it so easy, y'all, and I really highly recommend this. So you're going to peel off the backing, and I'm going to attach it to the back of this 3.5 by 3.5, and I'm going to do that for both of them because we're going to cut out 2 of these. So you just peel off that backing, and then this side's sticky and the other side is sticky as well. So this makes it so much easier to attach your snow globe together. And then when you cut it, you want to cut it on the cardstock side. We do sell these adhesive sheets. I just hardly use them, but on something like this, oh my gosh, they're definitely needed. All right, so like I said, I am going to cut this one and I'm going to put this one inside. It's really important to get these about the exact same side. Like, make sure that your inner circle is even all the way around on here. Try to make it as even as possible, and you're going to have to cut 2 of these. So I'm going to go to the cut and emboss, and I'm going to cut both of these circles out, and I'll be right back. I am also going to use this larger circle, and I'm going to cut out 1 of the window sheets with that. So 2 of these, and then 1 of the larger circle for the window sheet. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have 2 of these cut out, and then I have the window sheet right here. Got something on it too. If you get something on the edge or on any of this, you can use a alcohol swab like this. I get these at the dollar store, by the way, the Dollar Tree, and you can just clean it off. It cleans off any kind of gunk or anything, because I want it nice and clear and to be pretty. Okay, so that's all clean and ready to go. And now we have our 2 pieces here. We're going to go ahead and do the globe part first, the top part, and then we'll do the box part, the bottom part. So you need something sharp like your little paper piercer, and you need to grab inside here. Oh, I need to do one more thing before I do that. This piece right here, we're going to use this little piece right here, and this is going to be our snow hill. So we are going to cut this out also. You're just going to set it like that. I am going to grab a little piece of mint tape here. I'm going to run this through the cut and emboss because this is our little snow hill that we're going to have. This piece also comes in the window dies. So I'm going to run that through too before we get started. All right, so it looks like that. I'm just going to take my little snips here, and we're going to snip that end and this end. So this is going to be our little snow piece. Okay, so now we're ready to just put your little paper piercer under there and pull this. Be really careful. This is really, really sticky now. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to just lay our snow at the bottom here. I want to make sure that's dry. Just put your snow at the bottom here. And before I pick that up, I need to trim this. So I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to trim this off here. Just trim it around the circle. And I'm not even going to put adhesive or anything on there. You can put a little dab, but this is going to hold it in place. So I'm going to set that down. And we're going to set this on top here. Make sure you line this up really good. So it's easier for me to kind of pick it up and do it. So you want to make sure it's lined up right with your, oops. Here's an easier way to do it. Just get your top part and then slide this underneath. That would be easier. So just slide it under like that. And then press that all down there. If anything hangs over, just clip that off right there. So that's the front part right there. And then we're going to flip this over take this other one off. Slide your little, it's easy to come off if you have like this take your pick tool. And then we're just going to set this one on the back. Again, it's probably easier to hold it up and do it. And just line that up, just like that. So that is the back of our snow globe. See how easy that is, y'all? This is really easy to do. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to stamp our house. So I stamped the house in real red. I stamped the roof in smoky slate, and we're going to attach that there. I'm going to use a little bit of wet glue for this part because I need to add it to the house. So we're going to just drop this, go. Just put it along the top of your roof here, and then we're going to put this on here. Just like that. And then these are going to go on here. So what I did on this is I just set the house here. So I figured out the placement of my trees here. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue those down. So first I'm going to take, oops, it's not quite dry. I'm going to take these trees, and you just want to put like a dot on each, like little dots, because you're going to see it from the back side, but don't worry, it looks fine. It dries pretty clear, and it really doesn't look bad at all. I worried about that, but it looked fine. So I'm going to put the house on now. You're just going to put a few dots on the back here. Set your house down, and you want your house to be on the snow. Oh boy. I didn't press that down, did I? No, I didn't. All right. Now it slides along on this window sheet, so you have to be careful with that. Be really gentle putting it on. And make sure when you put this top part on, you press it down really good. And then these trees are just going to go right here. And I'm going to put those on the snow as well, like closer. Sorry about my dog barking. She's probably barking at my husband. All right, so look at how cute. We're going to do the final touches at the end. I'm going to show you how to do the bottom part now. Okay, so we are going to do some scoring here. We are going to score on this piece on the 7 3/4 inch side. We are going to score this at 3/4, 1 1/2, 3 1/2, 4 1/4, 5, and 7. And then we're going to take the inside piece, because this is our little mechanism piece, and you're going to score this one on the 4 1/4 inch side at 1/2, 1 5/8, 2 1/8, 2 5/8, and 3 3/4. And that is it. No more scoring. Okay, so let's do this part first, and we're just going to fold on all of these sides. I'm going to grab my bone folder here really quick. I didn't even catch the girl's name, so I'm not even sure what her name is, but it's really cute, and she did a great job. And I don't even know if it was her design or not. She didn't say. But we're going to put adhesive on here. Make sure your adhesive is a strong adhesive for this part. And we're just going to attach it onto the side here. So this is going to look like that. Can you see that shape there? And then this piece right here, you're going to fold these two down, up like that. And then these come up like this. So it's going to look like that. All right, we're going to put adhesive in the center here, which I'm going to just use my Stampin' Seal Plus. And we're going to seal this middle part here. You are going to take this piece and fold it down just like this. And it's best to use wet glue on this part so that you can move this around. So I'm just going to put some wet glue here and on here. We are going to stick this on the inside of this, and you want it centered in the center of this middle piece here. But we're going to center it in here. Just put that in here. Try to get it just as centered as you can. You want it all the way down to the edge. So put it all the way down to the edge there where they all line up. And it's in the middle of this section here. And I need to add more glue because I just stuck my finger on that. And then you're just going to just press this side down and make sure you're pressing it like in the center too. So you're just going to hold it there for a minute if you're using wet glue. You can use your Stampin' Seal Plus. I did on my first one, but you have to be very careful when you're doing that. So this is a little safer way of doing it. All right, so can you see it's like that, and then it kind of pops up that way. All right, this is where we're going to add our snow globe. So let's mat all these pieces, and I'm just going to use my regular Stampin' Seal to mat all of these sides. So of course the larger one goes on the larger side, the front and the back, and then these go around the sides. All of the measurements will be on my inspiration sheet on my blog. Okay, so we're going to stamp our sentiment on this stitched rectangle. By the way, the stitched rectangle is 1 1/4 by 1 5/8. So I'm going to use Memento Black here, and I'm going to use the same sentiment because I love this sentiment. I'm going to set that in the middle there. And there's that. We're going to add that to the front of our box. I'm calling it a box because this is kind of like a box shape, but it is the bottom of our snow globe. So that goes right in the center. Y'all, I've been wanting to add something else on here, like some holly and leaves, but I just didn't want to get too extravagant. But my head keeps saying to add some more. I have a little thing hanging there. So this one is going to go on that little piece, that top piece right there. So you're going to set it on here. Again, use your wet glue because you can move it around a little bit. So just put it on this top part right here. And then you're going to set this in the center. And it's best if you just look at it this way because you want it to be in the center of your globe, of course. And then just kind of press it down there. You do have to hold it a minute if you're using wet glue. Again, you can use the Stampin' Seal Plus. And don't get too heavy on this. Don't put too much on it because it tends to want to flip back if it has too much. But look how cute. I'm going to add the final touches here in just a second. So I just press it like that on it. But isn't this so cute? I really, really appreciated her sharing that because, oh my gosh, it's so clever and just so cute. I'm using these snowflake sequins to put on here as well. You have to be very careful on these. They're super tiny, so you just want to put some like little dots of glue, like tiny, tiny little dots. And it's going to be like our little snow falling down. You even could put them on your little trees if you want. Put them on your tree, a couple. All right, this is time to use your take your pick tool, y'all. So these are so good because it's got that little where you can pick up the tiniest thing. So I'm going to use some snowflakes and I'm going to use some of the little She did give a tip on this by letting it dry a minute, but since I'm doing the video, you can let them dry a little bit so they become real tacky, and you'll be able to see on here that they're getting a little bit translucent kind of. And I need to grab that off of there. And then you can really stick them real easy on here. So if you just let the glue dry, maybe 5 minutes or so, be real careful putting these on. And there's some little stars in here. There's some little snowflakes. And honestly, I don't even know if we have these anymore. I'm going to use, actually you can use 2 take your pick tools for this. I'm going to put one right here. There you go. It's so fun. You know, these are so special. But look at, can you see like the snowflakes and stuff? Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh. I thank her a lot for sharing this, because this is so cute and it's adorable. You can set it up like that and they can see it. Looks like a little snow globe. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this one. It's super fun. I had to share it with you because I'm sure a lot of people aren't seeing her tutorial, and I really wanted to share a really colorful one. So I think that you're going to really enjoy making these. All right, everyone, if you need any supplies for this, you can go to my blog at stampingwithamore.com. Shop right from my blog. Here's my November host code. If you shop with me, use the host code because I would really appreciate it. I also put you in a drawing at the end of the month. All right, everyone, I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.